Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Taurus for the week of January 15th, 2024. Hello, my bulls, my fabulous bulls. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So I have to get a new camera. I did get a new CBC thing for my cord. It's working. Yay. All right, but I just got to get a new camera because it's still like freezing. It's still being a little bit wonky, but I got it to work. I put on the crystals and I went, crystal healing, love and light. And I just went, okay, whoosh, and here we are. So anyways, show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'll be showing my cards like this today and doing the reading like this today. So, it is what it is. So anyways, let me see. So my fabulous bulls, Saturn is in Pisces, forming a kite energy, and you have a kite energy in your first house as well with Jupiter as well. So this is a great time for growth. This is a great time for business picking up. Your social circle may widen, and you'll have more opportunities to make new friends. A great time for those of you in media and social media. A great time about where other people can be supporting your career and helping you grow. You're prone to self-indulgence at this time, so be careful with overdoing things. Everything in moderation at this time as well, so just be aware of that. For some of you, this could be you feel very content, and you could be happy, bubbly, in optimistic mood and in hippie mode at this time as well. This could be getting your IRS check this week. This is usually a time of domestic tranquility. I feel like things are falling into place for you. You're just in an overall good mood this week because you're getting what you want at this time with this energy here. You're manifesting what you want for some of you. For some of you, because you have so many planets in Capricorn, in your sign of Taurus this week. The moon's going in Taurus this week. And in the sign of Virgo, which in the Lilith moon. So you're really more about your reality. You got to touch it and see it in order to believe it at this time. So, for some of you, you're more of a realist at this time with this energy. Okay, so even though there are sparks of miracles happening, we could see that, but you're still like being more realistic with this energy. So relationships with your family and women are generally improved, and they are more helpful to you. There is a balance of give and take going on. It is an excellent time to attend social events or parties, or you could be hosting a party for other people. This may point to a time when a particular plan or business deal projects that you started 6 years earlier is growing or bearing fruit now, and you can see things happening. It could also be a time when you're prone to making miscalculations based on an avoidance of critical details. Saturn is also forming a kite energy in the 11th house, so this could be a great time for getting a job. This could be a great time for working at home, business picking up at this time. Personal growth could be happening. You're reaching certain goals in your life at this time. Tuesday, you are scared to speak your mind, and you tend to tolerate situations around instead of saying something. You may want to keep your thoughts or plans to yourself because other people in your life could be poo-pooing on your ideas. Or if you're dealing with a parent, you're scared of disappointing them when it comes to the choices with school, your major changing, where you want to go to school at this time, that kind of thing. And your tired old habits of mental perception are breaking down now, allowing you to see life from a fresh new perspective. What you thought was once upon a time true may turn out to be shockingly false. Routine errands meet with unexpected detours and possibly accidents or delays. You can be changing your mind or having regrets when it comes to choices that you made this week as well. Choices that you made in the recent past or last year. This is a very fortunate time for you to flaunt your individuality and show your uniqueness. Your creativity and rebellious nature help you to thrive now. And the more you are open to opportunities to break free from your status quo or from the box that you have created for yourself, you can become more influential, groundbreaking, original role model for others to follow at this time. So for some of you, you could be a trend starter this week. You could be starting trends at work. This could be a situation here at work where you could be working harder, where you could be working smarter, not harder with this energy and starting trends like that. Wednesday, you could be obsessed with certain periods of time because of the stellium in your 9th house. For some of you, this could be obsessed with the travel channel, wanting to travel to exotic countries, at this time. Like for me, whenever I get a stellium in my ninth house, I tend to be obsessed with certain periods of history, like William and Wallace, the Ottoman Empire. I'm starting to get obsessed with Japanese culture. Of course, everybody's obsessed. I'm obsessed. Okay. Love Japanese culture. So, you can find yourself watching the YouTube and watching all the Japanese culture at this time because it's so intriguing. You're also prone to depression and isolation. When are you not depressed? Okay. Feelings of guilt and obsession with the past is hard to shake. This is shoulda, woulda, coulda things that you should have done and you could be regretting. You are more practical in making steady progress towards your goals. Your disposition is more serious than usual. Your social circle may widen and you will have more opportunities to make new friends if you want. Again, you have a stellium in Capricorn here, so you can be put in a situation, like a new situation, like getting a new job and having an opportunity to make friends that way. For some of you, this could be meeting new friends through friends, but you could be more of an observer rather than a participant. Your friends may have a reprieve from trials and tribulations in their life at this time, so they could be breaking certain cycles in their life, and they could be having like a spree of luck here. You may have to deal with friction and tension in relationships with your romantic partner or spouse. Though this can be unpleasant, you can also find ways to strengthen the relationship and create a stronger bond because you are vigilantly working through the conflicts together. You can find ways to compromise and nurture a deeper bond with your partner. Even as you overcome conflicts together, refining the boundaries and expectations in your relationships can lead you to reach, appreciate, and value each other on a deeper level. On the 18th, you are attracted to universal philosophy that is elegant and tend to be idealistic in religious matters. You may find travel to exotic locations irresistible now, so you could be booking yourself a plane ticket. I feel you have a power struggle with other people. This could be with marriages or family relationships because you're only willing to go so far for other people. This could also be lessons in you needing to make more of an effort with your personal relationships, okay? So you can find yourself butting heads with family members that live outside the home. For some of you, this could be not getting along with coworkers. Teamwork doesn't make the dream work this week because you need to compromise a bit more. You need to sacrifice a bit more and bend a bit more. So you may be the one being, unfortunately, not cooperating with others because you are determined and hell-bent to be right. Okay, so you need to listen and be a bit more open-minded. For some of you with Saturn in Aquarius or Uranus in Aquarius, you can expect the unexpected this week. So certain things may no longer apply in your life. So there could be some real relationship changes going on, and important relationships could be leaving your life, or you may have relatives or in-laws that are being like overstay their welcome, or they could become too dependent on you, so you could have a falling out with them. For some of you, your neighborhood that you live in can become more seedy. New neighbors might be drug users. Barriers could be a situation here where you're not getting along with neighbors at this time because they're not following the rules and regulations of housing areas that you live in. For some of you, you may not be getting along with HOH as well, or you could be fighting with landlord with this energy. Then on the 19th, Friday, you feel like a lazy day. You may not be getting a lot done or anything done on this day because it could be also your day off, but you're still bubbly, happy, and optimistic. For some of you, you tend to attract luck more easy. This could be dumb luck happening, or things just fall into place or fall on your lap, or you get free things on Friday, like a free Starbucks coffee, for example, with this energy. So you're happy that certain things are happening at this time. Your hunches, your premonitions are right on target, and you feel more connected with you could expect significant changes in your life direction caused by a need to be more independent. You become more emotionally self-reliant at this time. You often find yourself in situations that come out of the blue. You just didn't see certain things coming on Friday, so expect the unexpected. This could be other people's actions towards you could surprise you, or someone can catapult you into a life-changing course. These types of situations are out of your control. You need to relax as much as possible. Bend like the palm tree I know you can be. You want the freedom to express your unique ideas in your public life as you want to make contributions to society. You enjoy change and variety, for some of you, not all of you. and you may make sudden career changes. Science, innovation, and technology may feature in your career, or you could be updating yourself with the latest and greatest. You could be getting a website at this time as well this week. Alrighty, for some of you here, I feel like you need to. Defend the decisions that you make at this time with this energy. You could feel like other people are stifling your energy or attacking you at this time with this energy. For some of you, you can be on Friday at the right place at the right time with this energy. Okay, so the first card to come up with, so I can't show the way I place my cards and stuff like that anymore because it's ruining my cameras. Okay, so like almost like every 3 to 5 years I have to change cameras because they can't handle it. They can't hang, so I gotta change. Okay, so the first card I come up with is the Ten of Swords. You can be starting over in certain areas of your life. There's also the Wheel of Fortune card with this energy here as well, so this could be an auspicious time for growth. The Two of Swords, I feel for some of you here, you could be obsessing about somebody with this energy. For some of you, you could be wanting an ex back, or you could be crushing on somebody. For others of you, a time of introspection and reevaluation. The Eight of Coins, I feel for some of you here, this could be dealing with obsessive thinking. You could be throwing yourself into something new during this time period as well. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick with this energy. For some of you this week, it's more about work and home, work and home, work and home. You can be more quiet into yourself at this time with this energy and not really being very productive at this time. For others of you, the focus on family and just keeping it more to the house. The Strength card, I feel like you're a perfectionist when it comes to anything that you put your mind into at this time. For some of you, you could be using this time period to throw yourself into something new. You may like the change of routine that is coming up. For some of you, you could be put into a position of leadership to prove yourself. For some of you, you could be dealing with like you're on a 3 months evaluation here at this time, that kind of situation. For others of you, you could be like kind of like spring cleaning, and decluttering your home at this time with this energy and tending to tedious work that you've been putting off, and now you're focusing on that at this time. Okay, the Six of Coins, this does not mean this, but as I connect, I hear like you're burning your bridges with other people in your life as well. So this could be whoever, whatever has to leave your life at this time, let them leave your life with this energy here. I feel also you could be very generous. You could be more invested in other people's drama during this time period. The Knight of Swords, I feel like things happen very quickly for you, or certain situations can change on a dime with this energy. Okay, so really by Friday, expect the unexpected with this energy here. Okay, I feel like certain situations could be changing for you. For some of you, I feel like you may be a modern Robin Hood at this time with this energy here. So you could be helping out others in need. It could be a situation like, for example, with Starbucks, how like they throw away their food at the end of the night, okay? But instead of throwing away your food at the end of the night, you're giving away your food to people, or you're feeding other people, that kind of situation, even though you're not supposed to. So stuff you're supposed to throw away at night, it could be like a situation like if you live in New York or California with the homeless people and you have to throw away food at the end of the night, and instead of throwing away food, you're giving away food, that kind of thing, or you like giving away free stuff and stuff like that to people that you feel that deserve it or that are in need, that kind of thing. Okay, the High Priestess card, trust your intuition at this time with this energy. Again, you could be at the right place at the right time. The Ten of Wands, you're more of a realist, so you got to touch it, feel it in order to believe it with this energy, or you're not going to believe it. For others of you, things that you do, you're very innovative, you're very creative at this time. For some of you here, you could be a pioneer for your career field, okay, or even for things that you're doing on a social media, you could be a pioneer for that. So you could be working on creating jobs. Like I started this business online with the YouTube like in 2011, and I was one of the few astrologers and psychics on here, and now look at it's like everybody joined. Okay, and some psychics will even tell you that because of me they started, not to toot my own horn, but toot bitches, and they'll tell you, they tell me because of me, I got them involved in like making this into a business for themselves. I got robbed last year, so that's what happened to me on the social media. All right, so now it's like but I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson, so I've seen a little bit jaded and bitchy about it. That's why. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And you guys have been doing good on my numbers, so I really appreciate the love. The Knight of Coins, I feel like you need to be careful with your giving energy. So this could be a situation where you might be getting in trouble for doing free things and stuff like that. So be careful how much you do for other people, because either they're gonna tell on you or get you in trouble for doing something nice, like you can't be nice to people anymore, that kind of situation. For others of you, if you loan out money or play Captain Save-A-Ho to other people, don't expect to get your thank you back, and don't expect to get your money back. They're not going to pay you back, okay? So don't expect nothing from other people at this time. I feel like for others of you, when it comes to your money situation or when it comes to get rich ideas, something is heavy on your mind that you want to do, but you're sitting on your hands about because you have all these coin cards. Don't just dream it, do it. But you're going to sit on it because you need more proof. The Nine of Cups, my yes card Twitter question, I did not answer. This would be a great time to follow your passion projects at this time with this energy, and the money will flow. The King of Coins, I feel like for some of you here, you may have words of wisdom to share with other people. I feel like this could be a great time for business starting up, so business could get busy at this time. For others of you, I feel like you could be creating boundaries with other people in your life at this time with this energy, okay? So you're not tolerating certain situations anymore with this energy when it comes to other people. I do feel like for some of you here, this could be getting a job at this time. The Moon card, I feel like, don't put all your eggs in one basket at this time. I feel like you could be romanticizing certain situations, or you could be banking on certain situations to happen. So they may not happen right away. So there could be delays in that. So expect delays. For others of you, trust your intuition. Okay. But again, with the coin cards here, there could be delays in whatever it is that you're wanting to happen. But know that you should trust your intuition. The Five of Wands, you're turning a hobby into money-making ideas at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be going back to school. It's a very creative time for you. The Five of Coins, you could be feeling restless for change at this time, but for a lot of you, you have to initiate that change and you have to make it happen. And with that stellium in Capricorn, and then you got Uranus and Jupiter in there as well, you are not so quick to jump. You are not so quick to move because you're creating all these excuses for yourself. So you could be your own worst little enemy at this time when it comes to making things happen with this energy. And you could be creating like slippery slopes and making all these excuses why you shouldn't be doing things. Okay, so you need like a nudge, a push, and even then you'll probably still be like no. Okay, the Two of Wands with this energy here, you can be more cerebral and in your head at this time with this energy. You're more quiet, but when you speak, other people will listen. So this is a great time to share your expertise, advice. You have a lot of influence over other people, so make sure during this time period that you use this and make it a point to speak up. The Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive with this energy. I feel like you're not saying anything as a way to manipulate a situation. It could be a situation where you're crushing on somebody and you two are kind of playing this weird game with the social media, like showing posts and stuff like that, but nobody's liking anything, and you're waiting for this person to do something, but they're not. So you may have to get off your butt and be the bigger person and do something. Okay, the Temperance card, I feel like you can be more about your sanity at this time with this energy as well. You can be using this time period to work on yourself. For some of you, this week it's just a quiet week of working home, because you're really sitting on your hands about a lot of things. You're not very action oriented. There's a lot, everything's a process at this time with the coin cards. The Three of Cups, as I connect with this energy, I feel like sharing is caring. So this could be going with the astrology, with your giving energy at this time as well. So sharing is caring with this energy. This could be a situation here where it's like this is a great time for dealing with symbiotic relationships, or you have a give and take situation with somebody that works very well for the both of you here with this energy as well. The Emperor card, a great level of self-control is helping for you. I feel like you're not making a decision. You're trying to manifest a situation. You're not making a decision as a way to manipulate the situation. For some of you, this could be getting a job, and this could be a situation here where you get the job, but then you're working somewhere else and you're trying to see if they're going to give you more money for it. Okay, so that's what you're trying to see is going to happen. Alrighty, the Hangman card, indecisions. Yeah, you're more about your stability at this time. You're not so quick. Some of you are, because that means that you have your Taurus from the 7th through the 11th house. So you're not like really like a Taurus. So those of you who have like Taurus on the bottom of your chart, you're more like a Taurus. So it depends what's going on in your chart. You can always get a reading from me and check that out. But you're not so quick to jump into anything new. Okay, so you're coming up with all these money making ideas. You want to do all these things, but at the same time, you're not so quick to jump. You're not so quick to move. For some of you here, this could be dealing with like your job, and you're trying to get a better paying job at this time. You're seeing who's going to pay more. So you're indecisive in regards to where you should go. Or this could also be dealing with college, and you want to see who's going to give you the most scholarship money for some of you here. So mazel with that. The Three of Swords, you're dealing with separation and loss at this time with this energy here. Grief for some of you here, loss at this time. So this is still like a heavy energy time, and this could be dealing with father. Okay, God forbid, father. All right, so father could be more of the focus at this time with this energy here. So there could be a lot of communication going on, confusing communication going on about father during this time period for some of you, God forbid, with this energy. Okay, for some of you here, this is dealing with health problems, or this could be father dealing with health problems at this time with this energy. For others of you, you're an atheist, you're not really much into spirituality at this time. So this would be a great time to delve into spirituality. This would be gratitude is the attitude during this time period. The Nine of Wands, I feel like you're very cautious when it comes to anything new. Like you're almost skittish, like you're almost fearful, So you're creating like all these slippery slopes in your head of everything that can go wrong instead of focusing on everything that could go right. For some of you, you're defending your career. You're not very open-minded on changing your business with this energy or trying to anything new. So you're trying to like deal with like same old with this energy. The Three of Coins, a turn of events is going to connect you with somebody in your life. For others of you, family and friends have a lot of influence over your decisions. So for some of you here, this could be dealing with like for my male bulls, you could have like a lot of female friends at this time, and you could be getting their input in regards to relationships. That is so bad. And especially, I know how you bulls run. I'm just saying, some of y'all has slept with some of these women. Okay, and it's going to be a situation here where they did not like your female in the first place. They may still even want your ass back, and you asking relationship advice from somebody that may want you back. Okay, so they don't want to see you happy. Know that. Alrighty, and I feel like it's a situation here where you're trying to weigh your pros and cons about this relationship, or should you pursue this relationship, and they're telling you no. Okay, so don't do that to yourself. Form your own opinion, because I feel like it's going to be about relationships, and then you're going to regret your decision, because you got the threes here, like you want to communicate, but then at the same time you're scared to communicate your thoughts, your feelings, because you're more concerned about what other people think at this time, and you're more concerned about your group and what they'll think. At the end of the day, you're going to die, and then nobody's going to remember this, and you're still going to sit there with your soul going, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. And God's going to be like, did you shoulda, woulda, coulda that thing that I thought you were going to do, that you really wanted to do? No. Did you marry that person that I told you to marry? No. Why? Okay, well, that's great. So then I'm going to give you like this thing where you're going to be totally obsessed with this person next life, because that's your soulmate, and I'm going to make you totally obsessed with them because that is your correction in this life. So you see, you can't like go like being concerned about what other people think, because then you're going to be more depressed because you left yourself in this shoulda, woulda, coulda moment. Okay, and I get it that there's the planets, but at the same time, nobody's in Mercury in retrograde right now, so this would be a great time to do you and go after what you want and not give a crap about what other people say, because at the end of the day, life is too short, and then you die. Okay, so you need to think about that. I feel like for some of you here, this could also be a time like where you're trying to create balance with friendships and your money. Okay, for some of you here, it could be a situation here where you feel broke and you don't want to do anything. Okay, so like if you live on the East or West Coast, alrighty, and if you live in Florida, go to the beach. Like one of my favorite dates, my ex was so broke because he was studying to be an EMT firefighter. And one of my favorite dates would like literally, we would go to the beach and we would make out. we would just make out. Like, that was my favorite thing. Or take me on walks to like riverfront, you know, and stuff like that, and like go see all the new condos that are like, oh my God. Like, I used to like love that. And everything, I swear to God, everything that we did for free. And he just loved it. And we just loved spending time with each other. So, you know, be creative. You don't have to, you know, you can go on a date and do a lot of things for free. You can Netflix and chill. Okay. I mean, you could like go on walks, you know, and stuff like that, or just sit on your stoop and just talk to the person, you know, and just court them, you know, and make them feel special. You don't got to do things that cost money. So for some of you here, you may be scared that this person may be for your pockets, and that may be like far from the damn truth. Okay, because at first you got to talk to this person, but make it fun and creative. Make the outing fun and creative, you know. Do something fun and creative and on the cheap. Oh, here I go again. You see, I need a new camera. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Come on. All right. So, you know, this could be a situation here where my male bulls, because I know how y'all get about your money. And this could be like where you have to, you know, just be creative. You're super creative. And you can find things to do for free. Coupon it. Okay. Look up those coupons, you know, free ice cream and stuff like that. They ain't going to care as long as you take them out somewhere. Okay. And just date them, all right, and make them feel special, you know. So and I feel like for some of you, you will find, and you guys are super freaking creative, and you guys could be like doing everything on the dime right now, and you could find very creative ways to like have get-togethers, like create slumber parties or create themes to the slumber parties, you know. Like one time, I was a bougie little rich kid once upon a time in my life, and I knew a lot of other little rich kids, and the rich kid that I knew was from China. And his dad, no joke, I loved him. He was a flute player. I forgot his name. But his dad was, you will not believe this, was the producer of Sailor Effin' Moon. Yes, bitches. I saw all them episodes. And this was the time of VCRs. And you literally walked into this man's office and like all of the, because I told him like me and my friend at the time, we were in high school, by the way, so we were like totally like anime freaks, and we were gonna go and like we videotaped all the Sailor Moon episodes, and he was listening, and he was like, my dad's the producer of Sailor Moon, and I was like, well, what? And I was like, no. And he was like, yes. And inside was all the collections of every episode. Some of them were in Chinese. And I was like, holy cow. And we stayed up like all night and all day, like watching every single one of those episodes. Like the most fun. And then I had to return them all in my trunk. I looked like a little drug dealer. I like pulled it out, and there's this garbage bag. And I'm like, quickly put it in your car, you know, and stuff. But it was so cool, you know. So you could find fun. So this could be like you doing something themey with your friends and stuff like that, and having some kind of theme, you know, with your friends, and doing some free outings like walking in the woods and stuff like that with this energy. For some of you, you could be buying a beautiful piece of real estate at this time, or buying land at this time with this energy here. The Hierophant card, I feel like as I connect with this energy, you could be getting your closure from a situation, and you're able to move on from certain situations in your life. This is a time of introspection and healing for some of you here with this energy as well. For others of you, I see a sugar baby or sugar daddy coming into your life here. I feel like this person's going to be very protective of you and really take care of you with this energy. So be open to new love with this energy. I feel like this person is going to be very generous towards you financially. And the Empress card, I see you happy on a financial level, on an emotional level. I see somebody obsessed with you. I feel like you're focusing on family. For others of you here, I feel like you've been trying to work on certain relationships in your life, like a love relationship, let's say, and it's kind of been like really hard. And I feel like this could be like a situation here where like you guys were making promises, creating boundaries with each other, doing the relationship thing. But this person, like every time you give them boundaries, they're like good for 3 months or 2 weeks. And then they start breaking away or going off on their own and messing up. And now here you guys are back on square one. But then I see some of you, I see a soulmate coming in with this energy. And then for some of you here, if you're currently in a relationship, yeah, you got your trials and your tribulations, but it only makes the relationship stronger. So it just depends what's going on in your personal chart, in your natal cards, and all that stuff. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. It says